7308 Gulf, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 730 Golf, runway 2.
Well, backwards. They got it. And you understood. Alright.
Cessna 7578 Gulf, start to left base, runway 2, clear for the option. Traffic taking runway for departure is Cessna.
Alright, feet are on the
Turn
floor.
left base, clear for the option. We'll look for the traffic, 78 Golf.
Confirm runway 2.
80 Echo's clear the active.
Power set.
Cessna
Engine
80
instruments
Echo.
are in the
Got a bearing
green.
coming down Alpha. Once the bearing
Airspeed's
passes
alive,
from your
looking for 52.
left or right, you can take Romeo 3 back to your ramp behind him.
Okay, Romeo 3 behind the bearing. 80 Echo. John 2 Tower, Metro 1.
Metro 1, John Toon Tower.
Yes, sir, just taking off Police Hangar. Will be departing airspace to the north.
Metro 1, roger.
Whoa. Hello. A little bit of wind here. Go ahead and turn. So think about this. Think about it. What did he say on takeoff?
Cessna
Western.
329, continue inbound
He
for
said
left
runway
downwind,
2,
runway
clear for
2.
takeoff.
Continue inbound for left downwind, runway 2.
So you could be like, you could ask
Cessna
him.
7308 Gulf, quick change through, have a good flight.
Frequency change approved, 730 Golf, thank you.
Altitude.
Alright, so you can go ahead and turn now. Good, right here. We'll go 330 outbound.
John 2 Tower, helicopter Sierra Hotel. Helicopter 782 Sierra Hotel, approximately 8 miles west at 1,600 feet inbound for the HOA.
Helicopter 782 Sierra Hotel, John Toon Tower, port 4 miles west of the field.
4 miles west of the field, 782 Sierra Hotel. 2 Tower 648 Delta Delta, or hold shorter runway 2, we're ready in sequence.
November 648 Delta Delta, hold short, runway 2.
We're hold short 2 for 8 Delta Delta.
Yee doggy.
2 Tower Metro 2, full departure north.
What's that? I said, yee doggy.
Metro 2 for change through. November 652 Juliet Mike, John Toon Tower, runway 2, clear for takeoff, 51 heading, maintain 3000.
My runway heading up to 3, clear for takeoff, runway 2, 20 Mike.
Cessna 7578 Gulf, traffic centered to the left downwind in front of you is a Cessna 172, report him in sight.
I got a traffic in sight, 78 Golf.
Or we want to go up to 3,500?
Let's see here.
Cessna 99329, runway 2, clear to land.
Runway
Let's
2,
go to
clear
3.
land, 99329er.
We'll go to 3 for now. And we'll see.
John 2 Tower, Skyhawk 7578 Golf at midfield on downwind for runway 2, and then I got that traffic in sight in front of me.
Approaching altitude.
I wish it would say that at 200 feet below our set altitude instead of 500.
I think on this you can probably adjust it, but I haven't done it. I don't know. More of a Garmin guy when it comes to settings and stuff.
November 2 Juliet Mike, contact Nashville departure 119.35.
Going to departure, 2 Juliet Mike, thanks.
John 2 Tower, helicopter 782 Sierra Hotel, 4 miles west of the field.
Helicopter 782 Sierra Hotel, continue inbound for the left downwind to runway 2.
Bound for the left downwind for runway 2. 782 Sierra Hotel.
Cessna 7578 Golf, you'll be number 2 to follow Cessna turning base to final, runway 2, clear to land.
Runway 2 clear to land behind the Cessna, 7578 Golf.
That's the only reason those clouds are 500 feet above us right now.
Okay.
A little bit higher than 500 feet. If we went up a little bit higher, we'd be too close.
Our power's set. Make sure to keep it full rich because we're gonna do maneuvers.
Yeah.
And we're below 3. Is it 3,000 or 3,500?
3,000.
3,000.
Anytime you're above 3,000, you need to lean the mixture for cruise, right? Some people lean it for maneuvers. I just think all of them, you know, unless you're super high, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You can actually stall the engine out. You leave the mixture full rich, way up. If you like to see you're doing stalls at 8,000 or 9,000 feet, there's a chance.
John 2
for that
Tower,
happening.
730 Alpha Zulu is 9 miles to the west with information Sierra, full stop.
Cessna 733 Alpha Zulu, John 2 Tower, port 5 miles west of the field.
4 or 5 miles west, 3 Alpha Zulu.
All right, so you see Inica on there on your screen.
Yeah.
That's the approach into Springfield.
Yep.
So normally what I do when I'm doing these maneuvers is we'll go to the far side of that. There's two reasons for that. One, going to the far side makes sure that we're clear of the approach in general, just going past it. But also, there's a hold on that approach.
99329,
it's a right-hand hold. And if we're at Inica, the hold is at Inica, and it is to the right of Inica. And we're to the right of Inica right now, so if we go past it, the chances of us getting hit by an airplane doing the hold are lower, right? So typically what I'll do, like a day like today kind of sucks for maneuvers, just because you can you have a couple options. You can climb above these clouds, no problem, right? There's like, that's basically vapor at that point, but
John 2 Tower, citation.
just so you know what I'm doing here, normally I'll, you know, I would climb up even more just because that approach, the initial approach fix altitude, turn him, this is him right here.
Yeah, I was turning you up and him down.
The initial approach fix altitude, where you start the approach, is anywhere from 3,000 to 6,000, so, you know, it's not really super protected if you're above 3,000, but typically on instant approaches, people start at the lowest altitude, unless ATC tells them otherwise, and for the most part, on a clear VFR day, ATC is not going to be butting them. ATC is not going to be directing them because they're just going to be VFR.
Yeah.
Turn right up, 3757, go.
And a good indicator that you're near Inica is that warehouse facility, whatever that thing is down there.
Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be out. Inica is an invisible point off in the abyss over here off to our left.
Exactly. And you can see this Inica and Jogna are in a line, and Nugsy right there too. Those all go into runway 4.
Okay. Actually, kind of a nice day if we can get above this haze layer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could easily. If you were going cross country, I would say yeah, unless you were going eastbound. Because then if you're going eastbound, you can see it's a little bit worse, but out that way, even like maybe even going to Dixon wouldn't be the worst idea on a day like today, just because the clouds are a little, but the further we go west, the better it's going to get.
We got to talk about all these fucking drones flying in over New Jersey and everything.
I know. Scanning for radiation.
Yeah. Well, no, I saw a Joe Rogan clip yesterday where the guy basically dispelled it. He's a former fighter pilot.
Yeah.
And he's like, if they were scanning for radiation, like, flying up that high wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
MRAs are typically protected.
Every nerd is saying Project Blue Beam.
Blue Beam, yeah.
But,
I don't know what that is though.
That's where the government's supposed to make alien encounters to, like,
Make it
it's like a real
normalized.
thing, really.
Yeah.
But it was like a Werner von Braun allegedly called it out a long time ago when the government's supposed to be using false flag alien invasion stuff to control the population. That's what it's supposed to be.
Interesting.
You should read about Operation Northwoods.
Northwoods?
For all those 9/11, we were going to blame if John Glenn went up to space and his spaceship crashed, we were going to blame it on the Cubans and invade Cuba, just to do it, pretty much. And we were also going to fly airplanes into buildings. It was in the 1960s, and John F. Kennedy shot it down. The idea for that, and then he was assassinated a few weeks later. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, I'm down a conspiracy rabbit hole lately.
Yeah. Anyway. Let's do some clearing turns.
All right, clearing turns. We got our lights on, indicating. I mean, nav lights aren't gonna do anything. Mixture full rich. So I'm at a 330 heading. So I'll go left first.
I'll look up. You look down.
All right.
John 2 Tower, 750 altitude, is on the left downwind for runway 2.
737, altitude Cessna 733, altitude, continue on downward.
Continue on downwind, 3 altitude.
That was 100 degrees.
Cessna 734, Yankee Lima, runway 2, take off, left turn to the west.
Clear for takeoff, runway 2, left turn to the west, 73.
Cessna 733, altitude.
Go to 360 and then.
Departure, you'll be number 1, runway 2, clear land. Don't take it out too far, got an aircraft about 7 miles south of the field.
Runway 2, clear downwind, turn
All right.
760 altitude.
Cool. I didn't see anybody on this side.
I didn't see anybody on my side either. So heading at 330 still, or you want to
Go.
go?
Let's go 27. Just keep it cardinal. 270 is fine. Really, this is a visual maneuver, so 330 would be a good. I mean, you could use the city of Clarksville out there, but
Yeah.
for our purposes right now, there's an airplane heading at us, so just trying to get us turned away from anything to get us be conflicted with. Actually, he's 4,500 feet above, but this guy's descending.
Runway 2.
NRV 701, Victor Foxtrot, John 2, time, 4 mile farm, runway 2.
4 miles, RV1 Victor Fox.
Yep. But let's change it up. Let's do slow flight to begin with today.
Okay. RV. Gas on both, undercarriage fixed, make sure it's full rich, prop is set. Seat belts and safety lights are on.
Just try your best to maintain 3,000 while you're doing this as well.
Going 40 degrees or like 30 degrees?
30 is fine for now, since I'm hoping this flap indicator gets fixed. Thought it was, but evidently not. And what speed do we do slow flight at from a... What does the ACS say about slow flight?
1.3 times stall speed.
That's for your landing speed. The ACS says 5 to 10 knots above stall speed, which is where you're, you know, pretty much like stall. Right, you don't want the stall horn to go off per the ACS. That you would need to recover from there. So you can just kind of use 55. 55 is conservative, honestly, but let's slow down the airplane to 55.
Okay. Some power out. Gain in altitude. There we go.
All right, let's go ahead and start climbing up a few hundred feet. Add some power in. Let's give me a climb at 55 all the way up to, let's go to 3,500 for now.
$3,500 at 55.
And I'll tell you to stop the climb. We got an airplane. Never fails. I come out here, there's no airplanes ever, and then some goober decides to get up our rear end. I got him in sight. You're good. You can climb us up to like 3,200 and you'll be deconflicted.
Alright. 3,200.
Alright, cool. Give me a turn to, let's go to 300 and then we'll go back to 270.
300.
Make sure you maintain 55. I want you to be +5, -0.
Say 330 or 300?
330 is fine. I said 300, but 330 is fine.
Alright, 270.
Yep. Maintain that speed throughout the maneuver. Alright, cool. Let's accelerate to 65 knots. There you are. And let's transition into a power off stall. And we're going to do the stall to the full stall.
Alright, power off.
Okay.
Alright, flare.
Leaving altitude.
In November 8 Tango Whiskey, you'll be number 1, runway 2 for land.
Tower, Cessna 1336, 10 miles to the southwest.
Turn right at Alpha 3, stay parking location.
Jesus. There it goes.
RV 1 Victor Foxtrot. Once you turn right on Alpha 3, you can make a right turn on Alpha, left turn on Romeo 4.
Keep that nose up.
Delta Tower, Cessna 1336.
Good deal. I actually think it was stalled for a little bit longer there than we even thought, because it didn't want to like full brake, but you feel how it like started to roll?
Yeah. Well, then I added a bunch of rudder.
Yeah. Alright, let's do a right turn to 090. We'll do a clearing turn. I'll look down, you can look up.
090.
Yes, sir. Alright, cool. Let's slow down to 55. And we're going to do a power on stall. 52, I'm sorry, this airplane. There you go, keep that nose up. That's the only thing that can slow it down. Fight it back even more. There you go, now full power. And that right rudder anticipated.
Leaving altitude.
Good deal. And we're gonna try to take it to the full thing, but it might not want to, so.
Leaving altitude.
Jesus.
November 868 Tango Whiskey is able to turn right at Alpha 3.
There it goes. Feel that? All right, now level the nose off. And reestablish cruise. Let's turn right heading 180, basically immediately just because it's fine. Good deal, that was good. I liked how you kept the nose up right there. What's the maximum pitch angle before this airplane becomes aerobatic airplane?
30 degrees.
Okay. Good deal. What's the maximum bank angle before it becomes aerobatic?
45 or 60.
There you go.
60, right?
Yes, sir. All right, cool. Now that we're on a heading of south, that was a good stall recovery right there, by the way. So, on your check ride, what's going to happen? We've done it plenty of times, so you know that they're either going to give you full stall or first indication call out, right? So if they say first indication, it's whatever happens first. So stall, buffet, or stall horn. It's going to be the stall horn, typically. So if you hear the stall horn, recover. That's how that's going to go. He says first
That's a lot
indication,
easier.
recover at first, and yeah, they'll do that, typically. Depends. Randy likes to see a full stall unknown, because a lot of people these days are scared of them, and you should be, right? So you should be.
Yeah, but you need to know how to handle it.
But you need to know how to handle it.
That's so much more important than being scared of it.
Exactly.
I've never been scared of a stall. The part that I don't like is getting to it.
You haven't had a wing drop on you yet. That's the only reason that you would get scared of it. Like if I could.
That's like when you get too aileron happy in your slow.
No, it's because of uncoordination, right? If you didn't touch the right rudder, it's going to spin to the left every time, especially in a 172. I've flown airplanes that are way more docile than a 172.
Yeah.
And this is a docile airplane at the end of the day, but they will spin. They'll wing drop. They'll wing drop you 45 degrees like that too.
Really?
And it'll throw you off, man, because it's like, oh shit. But what most people do is they panic and they roll to counteract.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You got to use your rudders, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's do some steep turns, my friend.
All right.
Steep turns from 180. There's the river out in front of you.
Let's go right first. I go left first the last couple of times.
All right, cool.
All right, so we're at our maneuvering speed of like 90 knots.
Okay.
All right, right turn.
Okay. Cool. Go to the left. Yep, that's why I bug it right here. So that was perfect, other than the rollout right there at the end. Sorry, that was my arm. All right. That was pretty good, man. I mean, you hold that altitude and speed. That was about as good as it gets. Just remember, that's what I do. Bug it, because it'll help you remember where you're at.
Well, I looked at it. We were heading east, and I was like, okay, I got 90 degrees to go, and then I would just happen so fast.
That fixation. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, let's go. Let's start going towards Springfield. That's essentially your air work maneuvers for your private pilot.
All right.
You've done an accelerated stall, right? He's not going to make you do one, but demonstrated those, I think. You know what an accelerated stall is, right?
What's that?
An accelerated stall is a stall. Accelerated is kind of a weird word. It just means that the stall happens faster than the reported stall speed. And that would happen. What would cause the airplane to stall? Well, let me take it back even further. What's the stall speed put in the POH? What does that reflect? What are the conditions set by the POH?
When the relative wind exceeds a critical angle of attack.
Okay, what is it certified to though in the POH? Like what weight is it certified at, and what kind of like wing? Are the wings level in that stall?
Yes.
Yes, so wings level and
Max gross
weight, yes.
Yeah.
So those are your published speeds. So anytime you have any bank in, that stall speed is going to vary from what's published. Have more bank in, the airplane weighs more. Because it weighs more due to load factor, you know, you're going to have to overcome that. So if you were to take this airplane right now and you were to slow it down to, about, anything under VA actually works, but slow it down to about 60 knots, 65 knots, and just roll it into a 45-degree bank. And when you hear the stall horn go off, full power, lower the nose, and wings level. And I'll
Do you want me?
This will be good for you to see. This is just a demonstration. All right, go ahead and roll to the left. 45 degrees. Hold at level altitude. Hear how the stall horn's going off already?
Yeah.
Look at your speed. You're 70. Full power.
Leaving altitude.
All right, cool. So you've seen that now. That's an accelerated stall.
Oh, because okay.
The stall is accelerated, not the. It's basically a turning stall. We don't call it that because it doesn't have to be a turning stall, but.
Springfield traffic, just 483 Tango Sierra, 3 miles to the north, clear drop runway 22 Springfield. Traffic, 807-125, turning. Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa, downwind, runway 22, Springfield traffic, left downwind.
I know, that's it. It's just functioning.
Leaving altitude.
Trying to see if we can make it there. Engine out. All right. Fuel's on both. Mixture's full rich. Throttle, carb heat. Try my mags. If it's dead. Alright, we're heading towards the airport. We're 13 miles out. So, I don't think I'm gonna make the airport.
Okay.
So I'm gonna find my best field, suitable field ahead of me.
Springfield traffic, 9.
I mean, these all look good below me, really.
I agree. You're already above them. Might as well stay above them, right? Okay, so what you gonna do about it?
Well, I'm gonna squawk 7700.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a call on 121.5.
Okay.
Engine out.
Are you gonna keep flying away from the fields?
No,
there
but
you go. Basically put yourself in a turnaround point above something.
Yeah.
If you've
We
got
got
something.
power lines right here that I want to avoid that are going this direction.
Okay, cool. The other last consideration to make would be, well, where's the wind coming from today? And it's almost
like
calm.
Coming from this direction.
Yeah.
So I want to set myself up to. There's some power lines down there, but I want to not fuck with these power lines.
Okay, so the main reason people fail this on the check ride is you're supposed to kind of pick a field, pick a suitable one, and don't. If it's got power lines, yeah, that's one thing. But like, you got plenty of shit out here that's away from power lines that you can land in.
Yeah, I was gonna.
So if you
Go to this brown field down here.
Okay.
See, there's more fucking power lines, but it's fine. I can aim towards it and get behind them. You head into this direction. I would slip down to this thing and then.
All right. Let's take it down to 500 feet AGL. It's gonna be 1200. And we'll recover. I want to see that you can actually make it. Because when it hits the fan, man, it hits the fan hard.
Okay, I got my power lines below me. I want to make this field. Full flaps. Prop the doors. Fuel off.
All right, so you could slip down and make this field in front of you to the green one. You wouldn't make the brown one. All right, let's go around.
And Springfield traffic, 43 Tango Sierra, about way 2 mile 45, runway 22 Springfield. Springfield traffic, 8050 or 480 Tango Sierra, left downwind, runway 22 Springfield.
All right, you hear what runway they're using?
22.
All right, let's start maneuvering for the 45.
Alright.
Springfield traffic, Bonanza 9739 Romeo, departing runway 22 Springfield.
Go up to 2000. So the 22, they're landing basically.
Leaving
Oh, we're heading up.
altitude.
We're heading.
Yeah, so I would go that way.
Yeah, because we want to set in a.
And we also don't want to go opposite direction at like the same relative altitude. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Let me. I'm getting all turned around again. So 22. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go past the field, and then enter on a 45 in the downwind. Okay. I want to get out of their departure path. Springfield is 700 feet, right?
It is. Go ahead, just turn heading to 090. Is it east? Just fine.
Springfield traffic, Star 43 Tango Sierra, turning left base, runway 22, full stop, Springfield.
Am I missing it? Where is it?
It's way off. Like you're completely like
Way out there.
you're not even to the straight in yet. So you remember that building? That's the building I was telling you about earlier. That's pretty well aligned with the straight in, and that's for runway 4, right? So if you get to that building, and then you look at a heading of 040, you'll see the airport.
Springfield traffic, Bonanza 9739 Romeo, departing the pattern to the east.
Approaching altitude.
What's your minimum safe altitude rule?
500 feet above
And Springfield traffic, 483 Tango Sierra,
unpopulated area or enough
stop, Springfield.
altitude to land safely without any destruction, or 1,000 feet above populated areas.
So it could be, you know, what's a populated area?
Where people are.
That's a good answer. I've heard people like claim that it's the yellow marks on a sectional chart, but I think that would be one of those things they intentionally have left vague. That way you know. All right, so here's a great example. This goober always does this. This is 137 Echo Romeo. That's a Tampico. They're going to go to Inica, and they're going to shoot the approach for the opposite runway. So we're going to have to be watching out for them when we're on the 45, because they're going to be doing a circle to land, meaning they're going to come in the opposite way. They're going to come in runway 4, break off, and then circle. So, and you can do that, but a VFR day like today, there's going to be a few people at Springfield already. We're just going to have to watch out.
Traffic at 154, 9 mile final now on that 18.
All right, see Springfield out there? You've already crossed the approach course, so it's kind of like, it's still in front.
I got it, yeah.
There you go. So, town of Springfield. Town of Springfield's a good, that's a good 35, or 4 mile, sorry, good 3 mile 45 marking right there.
So we're 10 miles to the southwest.
Got to recenter, so this GPS is out Yes, you would be correct. Just keep updating it. I would personally, until it gets fixed, I would be using the freaking sky view.
I thought you told me not to use that.
It's not great for not for IFR.
Alright. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf at 2,500, 9.5 miles to the southwest, inbound for 45, left downwind, runway 22, Springfield. So I'll descend to 1,700 by the time we enter when we're in the short 45 to the downwind.
3 miles out, yeah.
3 miles.
3 mile 45, you be at pattern altitude, that's fine.
Descent checklist, mixture is rich. Fuel is on both. Carb heat as needed. ATIS, we got to get our ATIS.
Mercury. Springfield Robertson County Airport. Automated weather observation 193 Zulu. Wind 230 at 4 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition missing. Temperature 8 Celsius. Dew point 1 Celsius. Altimeter 30. 8 inches of mercury.
3018. So I'm using this original course from John Tuna as the 45, my 45 marker.
I think that's a great idea, honestly. It pretty much comes in right at a 45.
Traffic, Antigua 137 Echo Romeo, mile final on localizer 4. We'll be circling to land, runway 22, Springfield traffic.
It's almost like you called it.
Almost like I called that.
Alright, we can start descending. By the time we're on a 3 mile 45, we hit 1,700.
Approaching altitude.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa will be taxiing on Alpha to runway 22.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf on a 3 mile 45 for downwind runway 22, Springfield.
Leaving altitude.
blew through it.
Not really. It's 1,700.
What did I have it set to?
1,800.
Oh. Well, no, that's why I was shooting for 1,700, but I blew through it by 20, 40 feet.
Ah. 20 feet? That's like a deep end of a swimming pool, man.
You're awfully nice. Want to be a little bit more precise.
If you can hold 20 feet, I'll give you a Monopoly dollar bill, man.
Springfield traffic, Twin Star 483 Tango Sierra, taking off 22, left coast traffic, Springfield.
Nobody entering on the downwind.
Nope.
I can see at our altitude.
She's on a weird funnel, far out, so.
Oh, my car beat.
Henry, County traffic, Bonanza 1836 power of those, about 7 miles to the southeast, the full stop, runway 2, Henry County.
Got a helicopter traffic. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 at Golf, midfield, left downwind runway 22, Springfield.
32.
That's a pusher plane. That's cool.
Is it?
So they'll hold for us.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Worry about yourself for now, though.
Big car Pete.
Leaving altitude.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 at Golf, turning left base, runway 22, Springfield. Wish I knew what degree my flaps are at.
That would be handy.
Nobody on final.
Springfield traffic, Twin Star 483 Tango Sierra, left crossing, runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 at Golf, final 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Pico 137 at Romeo, 5 miles final on localizer 4. We'll be circling to land, runway 22, Springfield traffic.
You gonna do a full stop or a touch and go?
Let's do full stop.
Okay, I think that's a good idea too. Damn, Pico's on a 5 mile final by the time you.
Springfield traffic, 483 Tango Sierra, left downwind, runway 22, Springfield. Springfield traffic, Metro 1 helicopter is left on 22, the cover maneuvers remaining clear of
Springfield traffic, Pico 137 at Romeo, 2 mile final on localizer 4. We'll be circling to land, runway 22, Springfield traffic.
Alright, you see that airplane on final? That's the problem that we encounter right there.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 at Golf, clear of runway 22, taxiing back for departure on Alpha, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Pico 137 at Romeo on localizer 4, circling to land, runway 22, Springfield traffic.
Alright. Flaps are up, car Pete's off, landing lights, taxi lights. Metro landing, car taxi light is required, P2 off, Mictors trim full. Let's set our trim back for takeoff. Transponder is at 120.
Springfield traffic, 2543 Tango Sierra, left base, runway 22, full stop, Springfield.
So were you asking me if we were going full stop if I should announce it?
I was just saying, I was thinking, seeing what your situational awareness was.
I just think there's too many people.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was gonna see if you said yeah or no. I was gonna let you go yeah too. I was gonna also show you, hey, there's Tampico on a 5-mile final that is about to cream and blow us up.
Springfield traffic, Tampico
We got about an hour here.
Yep.
Until we got to be on the ground at least. I mean.
Yeah, well, I figure we'll do a short field, soft field, or probably soft field, short field in that order, and then emergency, simulated emergency.
I mean, we got plenty of time for all that.
Yeah.
7 minutes of pattern.
Yeah, Springfield traffic, 2543 Tango Sierra, left, or final, runway 22, Springfield.
That's final.
Yeah, he saved himself.
Way to go, Rook.
Man, no.
In a
I
twin.
ain't saying nothing, man.
Delta Papa's been sitting here for a minute.
Yeah, I don't know who's flying that thing. They fixed that airplane so it works perfect now, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I thought they fixed this thing too, the flap indicator.
I thought they did as well. Guess they can't until they get the rest of it sorted out. Sounds like BS to me.
So on that landing, I touched down very softly, and then it
Yeah.
kind of like bounced a little bit. Was
Yeah,
it flat?
you let your a little bit. You let your controls just go sloppy at the end.
Oh, I just let off my
Yeah, it's
back pressure.
I
Okay.
keep flying it till it stops, man.
That's a trainer.
Yeah, it's a DA-42. Those things are pretty sick, dog. Fly that thing right now if I could. Need that multi-time.
Yeah, sorry, I'm one of the.
I'm not AMEI. There's nothing to apologize about. Can't do anything anyway.
We're in this broke ass plane, just spending money
I'm
until
just
we get a
pretending
check ride.
that it doesn't smell like absolute acetone and fumes in here.
Yeah, let's get some fresh air while we're at it.
Probably look over and be doing emergencies one down.
Tampico 137 Echo Romeo on
You
the
slump
southwest
back
side,
dead
runway
for real.
Springfield traffic.
So she said she's on the go runway 4, so she's heading away from the runway. Is she gonna circle back?
I don't like. That's bad radio calls. I think probably is what's happening here. Let's see. They're probably gonna overfly us. Like right over.
Rolling in traffic, clear track 5.
Oh, they're out there.
You see them already?
Yeah, look.
I don't see them.
She's 1,200 feet above. I think they just.
Any traffic in that pattern, please advise.
Yeah, that's also ADS-B, so you never know. But I'd say
Springfield traffic, November 72. Delta Papa is taking runway 22, remaining closed left traffic. Springfield traffic, Metro 1 helicopter, west side, 22, taking off, right close traffic.
Sorry, don't want to.
Springfield traffic,
Knock
2540
you,
Tango Sierra is clear, the active, taxi back to runway, or taxi back to the ramp via Alpha, Springfield.
Alright, so you want to do what here?
we're gonna do a soft field.
Off field. So we got 10 degrees of flaps. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. That 10 degrees?
It's about right.
Alright.
Probably.
So.
That's probably about 10 right there.
Perfectionist.
Perfect, dork.
So I gotta make sure it's full rich. I got my my landing lights will go on, and so we're gonna do soft field. So I'm gonna relieve all nose wheel pressure as soon as I cross this threshold, this hold short line, and we'll keep rolling, and then rotate early as we can, let it fly when it wants to fly, and then push nose down so we get to VY and then take off, and then
That's the method.
yeah.
I don't know what this helicopter's doing, but he's on a right downwind. We're gonna give it a second for Delta Papa. That's a new instructor and new student, so
Yeah, it's an older guy.
Springfield
like-
traffic, Metro 1 helicopters right, extended downwind, 22, Springfield.
he can probably depart. He's a helicopter. He can wait.
Alright. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, departing runway 22 for closed traffic, Springfield. Alright, we got soft field grass.
Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa is turning left crosswind, Springfield traffic.
Alright.
Looking at traffic, check 558 on a 5 mile
Power
final,
set.
runway 3, Bowling Green, touchdown.
There you go. That's what you want from it.
Springfield traffic. 972 Delta Papa's turning downwind, left downwind, runway 22, Springfield traffic.
Whoa.
Ground effect.
Hold her down. POP, hold her down.
A little hard on the right rudder after flying 13386.
Whatever. That was textbook right there, man. Didn't hear the tail drag, that's a good sign.
I was trying to.
I was on my private pilot.
Traffic, Bonanza 973.
I'll shut up till we get in the down.
10 to the east, being in a 45 downwind, runway 22, Springfield.
Approaching altitude.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning left crosswind runway 22, Springfield.
Looking at traffic, check 558, 3 mile final, runway 3, touch and go, Bowling Green.
Alright. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning left downwind runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa turning left base, runway 22, Springfield.
2562 Alpha, left base, runway 22.
Do you want to do a short field landing or soft field? Soft field landing.
Soft field landing.
Runway 3, touch and go, Bowling Green.
9 mile final, runway 19.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa turning final runway 22, low approach only, Springfield.
Guys on both on grid fix, make sure full rich, prop set. Our Pete. A little bit too much power.
I concur.
I felt it that time. I like this smooth, like, get a little bit of crosswind pushing off us. I felt
Leaving
that.
altitude.
Try to maintain glides a little better this time. Just follow the lights down.
Okay.
I just want to see if you can do it.
Traffic, check 558, short final, runway 3, touch and go, Bowling Green.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning left base, runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Bonanza 9739 Romeo is turning 45 to downwind, runway 22, Springfield.
A lot lower this time.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa turning left crosswind, Springfield traffic.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning final runway 22, Springfield.
Traffic Metro 1 helicopter, right base number 2 to land 22, Springfield auto rotation.
Alright, we're low.
Springfield traffic, Bonanza 9739 Romeo is downwind 22, Springfield.
But still both red.
Yep.
Springfield Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa is
Now one's white,
east
now one's
for
red.
30 minutes for spacing.
You're on the low side of now, you're getting better. That's 3 degrees right there. And you're gonna see, this is actually a 4 degree. That's why it looks so steep. So I said 3, but that is, and that would take you, basically it takes you to the aiming point is the idea.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa is doing a right 360 for spacing into the left downwind for runway 22 Springfield.
And soft field landing, so to keep that nose off the ground for as long as you can.
Springfield traffic, this is the 9739 Romeo. Left
Not
base
soft.
22 Springfield.
Overflare just a little bit. Don't get on the brakes. There you go.
Traffic.
All right, now you can get off the runway because I think there's a helicopter about to land on top of us, but yeah, let's get off the runway.
Jeez.
That's auto rotation.
Is it?
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa is on the 45 to left downwind runway 22.
Springfield traffic, Scott 730 Golf clear, runway 22s, taxiing back via Alpha for departure, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Metro 1 is upwind 22, right close traffic, early cross 1 Springfield.
So he just came down hot and
Yeah,
then just...
they're probably training that guy. I mean, duh, they are training him, but I don't know if it's initial training or what.
9739 Romeo, final 22 Springfield, full stop.
Alright, I want to do another soft field landing.
I agree.
That was not soft.
No, but you could have done better. It was just, it was almost perfect, and then he just went like half, not even, it's crazy, right? It's like maybe a centimeter back of pressure, and it went,
Yeah.
boop, here we go. I think flying these things, it's just like playing piano or playing guitar or singing, any of that. It has to be like
Very
precise the entire time. That second your finger slips on a guitar, man, it goes, meow. You get a high pitch.
Kick position 756 Echo Papa 10 south, sending out a 2 south, inbound landing
I like the V-tails.
Springfield
Even
traffic,
though
one helicopter is right downwind, 22 will be left 360 for spacing.
Even though they'll break apart on you midair if you overspeed one. I love them. How do they look?
Yeah, ever since you told me that, I wanted to...
Holiday traffic, November 721.
Dew point 0 Celsius. Altimeter 3.019 inches of mercury. Springfield Robertson County Airport. Automated weather observation.
Runway 22 low approach.
5 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility more than 1.
Springfield traffic, but down to 9739 Romeo, cleared runway 22 Springfield.
So they were on base. Not quite. Hadn't turned yet.
Well, this guy's also doing something. He's playing Battlefield or Call of Duty up there, or doing something. I don't know. He's circling.
That's the price. It was 360 to 360 for spacing is what they were doing.
Okay, yeah, we'll let them go. Because they've been good to us so far.
So we should just tell them we'll hold short for the helicopter.
Don't even tell them anything.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, dude.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa on final for runway 22, low approach only. Springfield traffic.
The low approach only is just slow flight to land, and then
He's teaching this guy how to. Yeah, he's teaching this guy how to land. So he's making sure that, you know, we've done it too a little bit, but he's making sure that he can actually fly the approach. One of the things after doing a lot of research, they found is that like a stable approach is typically responsible for a good landing.
Yeah, the base leg and then turn to final.
Runway 22 on RNAV 22 Springfield traffic.
Springfield traffic, Metro 1 helicopters right base, 22 number 2 to land.
So they're coming back out here for an instrument approach.
Yeah.
Alright, make sure gas.
So we're going to do a soft field again.
Soft field takeoff and soft field landing.
Or it doesn't, yeah, soft field takeoff and landing. That's fine. Short field's easy, right?
Yeah, short field's easy.
And he's doing that thing you were talking about.
739 or Victor November, 10 miles southeast of the field. We'll be entering left 45 for runway 22, Springfield.
Flying it down.
Yeah, you just fly, slow flight down the runway.
Traffic, Metro 1 helicopters, final 22 auto rotation, Springfield.
Auto rotation, awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to make sure he doesn't hit his tail boom on the ground. It looked like he almost did last time.
Yeah, that's intense. So auto rotation is basically using the weight of the aircraft to spin the blades to create enough lift.
It's really yes, it's also a forward movement of the air. Yeah, so it's the pinwheel effect.
Yeah.
Right. So that what he's got his. They have
so
they have a cyclic and they have a collective, and the collective controls the pitch of the propeller. So he's got his cyclic all the way down to the floor, which means the the rotor is flat, fine pitch.
Yeah.
And so it's pinwheeling, and what he's going to do is when he gets close to the ground, he's just keeping his forward momentum up. He's going to pull back on the cyclic and simultaneously pull up on his collective, and that's going to arrest his descent. So what you're doing is you're trading off RPM rotor speed, or rotor RPM speed, for lift with your. It's basically a one-shot maneuver.
Yeah.
And I guess they're not touching it on the ground because they don't want to burn the skids off or something.
Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa is turning left downwind, runway 722, Springfield traffic. Springfield traffic, Metro 1 is upwind, 22.
Wait a minute for...
Yeah, we'll let that guy clear for just a second. We're going to go before this frickin' Tampico gets here, though. I ain't waiting for Tampico time. Okay, I think he's clear now.
Yeah, he's clear. Alright, Sawfield.
Yep.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk, 730 at Golf, departing runway 22 for close traffic, Springfield.
I remember flaps too. That's the
1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, there you go. See, that was one of those. The tail got a little high. Hold it right there. That's perfect. All right. This is the altitude you want. Hold it here. Cool.
Okay, I felt that a little bit better.
Yeah. See ya, man. Fired it. That's pretty much what you got to do.
Reserve traffic, Skyhawk 739 to Victor November, 5 miles southeast of the field, entering left 45 for runway 22, Springfield.
And Beach River traffic, Cessna 6225 X-ray is leaving the area to the northwest, Beach River. Springfield traffic, 952 Delta Papa, turn left, base runway 22, Springfield traffic.
Approaching altitude.
Springfield traffic, Metro 1 helicopters, right downwind, 22.
Fastest bird.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk, 730 at Golf, turning left crosswind, runway 22 for close traffic, Springfield.
Roger that. For Robertson.
Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa, turning final, runway 22, Springfield traffic.
I've got the 45 guys in sight, and they're no factor.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk, 730 at Golf, left downwind, runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Metro 1 helicopter is right base, 22, number 6.
Alright, short field again.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 739, Victor
Soft
November
field.
is
Soft
joining
field.
left downwind for runway 22. We'll follow that traffic on downwind.
Now we just got to remember where the
traffic, Tampico 137 Romeo, 6 miles final, practice RNAV 22, Springfield traffic.
So we got helicopter and then Tampico somewhere out.
Yeah, 6 miles out.
Yeah, I think we're probably in front of the Tampico. However, the Tampico is only 400 feet above us currently.
There's helicopter traffic.
Leaving altitude.
I want to extend this a little bit just because of the prop
Yeah,
wash.
let's just tell them that we're gonna extend for them.
Springfield traffic, Tampico 137 Romeo, 4 mile final on practice RNAV 22, Springfield traffic.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, extended downwind for helicopter traffic for runway 22, Springfield.
Alright, let's just maintain altitude.
2 Delta Papa, crosswind, left crosswind, Springfield traffic.
Maintain altitude at this point. We're going to follow.
Helicopter traffic at Springfield, what's your position?
Springfield traffic, Metro 1 is upwind, 22, departure to the south, Springfield.
So they were doing practice approach. Does that mean
Yeah.
they're going to land?
And we're just going to follow behind them.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, extending our downwind beyond the Echo Romeo traffic on final, Springfield.
Appreciate you guys, we'll be full stop.
Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and turn left base.
Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa, turning downwind, left downwind, Springfield traffic.
Helicopter is left crosswind, departure to the south.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, left base, runway 22, Springfield.
Be fun, nice long approach.
Springfield traffic on the RNAV 22, how far out are you? Short final for 22, Springfield.
Tell them that you're number 2 real quick.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, number 2, final, runway 22, Springfield.
Two reds.
2 reds.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 739, if you remember, turning left base 22.
Tell them that we're short final, we'll be full stop.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, short final, runway 22, full stop, Springfield.
Springfield. Alright, cool. Now just fly the approach as normal now.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 739, Victor November, turning final 22.
Alright, now we're high.
Springfield traffic, Tampico 137 Romeo, clear runway 22, Springfield traffic.
Off field.
Soft field. Keep it soft. As you can see.
Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa, turning left base, runway 22, Springfield traffic.
That's your sweet spot. Hold it off. Alright, good deal. Let's get off at Alpha 3. And really, if you're doing the check ride, right, your flaps are supposed to stay down until you get off the runway.
Oh, okay.
Because the idea is that, hey, now you're on a quicksand runway. You want as much weight off the wheels as you can get until you stop. So, off the runway.
Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa is turning final, runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, clear runway 22, taxiing back for departure via Alpha, Springfield.
Is that better?
That was better. Yeah, it could be softer, but I think overall it wasn't too bad.
just flared early again. Oh.
That time was not the flare. That time was you let it just plant instead of the ground a little bit harder. You could
I mean, I was full deflection on my elevator.
When it went into the ground.
Yeah. I may have just lost too much energy too high. .208, so we still got another 20 minutes here.
Yeah, we'll do a short field.
Springfield traffic, Jack 739, Victor November, on the go, runway 22, left close traffic, Springfield.
10 degrees of flaps, so we'll use all of usable runway.
Yeah.
10 degrees?
That's pretty close. We can also do, depending on the short field, so that's another thing. All right, let's say if I wanted to do a short field to clear an obstacle, what does it say to do for this airplane on that checklist?
Is it?
Short field with an obstacle, it should say something. In the notes section, bottom right.
Short field with an obstacle, 0 degrees of flaps.
Yeah, so for best ground roll, 10 degrees flaps, best climb. We've done them with 10 degrees flaps, you know it's easy. Let's do it with flap 0, just so you can see it.
Flap 0.
Yeah, and the other thing, so what people will screw up on these old airplanes is that they'll just say rotate at 52, and that's fine, you can do that, but they actually say in the POH, they're like, just fly the airplane slightly tail low, and then let it come off the ground when it wants to come off the ground, pretty much, and fly VX from there.
VX is 59.
Yeah, see, it's close. It's like...
Springfield traffic, Jack 79, Big November, left downwind, 22 Springfield.
Alright, these guys are on the go. So they're left downwind, I don't have anybody on final.
Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa is on the go. Left close traffic, runway 22, Springfield.
Alright. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, departing runway 22 for close traffic, Springfield.
Alright. So we're doing short field.
Yep, so we're going to use the whole runway.
Yeah.
Static takeoff is pretty much what this is. Static, check your power set. That's another thing we need to do. Power set, engine instruments in the green, and call out airspeed alive every time you do takeoff.
Okay.
Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa is turning crosswind, runway left crosswind, 1 run 22, Springfield.
Alright. Feet are on the floor, brakes set, power set, engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed's alive.
Springfield traffic, 972 Delta Papa is turning in left, downwind, runway 22, Springfield.
It climbs better clean.
Yeah, it does.
And he's going to say on the check ride, he's going to either give you a 50-foot obstacle before you take off, or he's going to say, you're now clear of the obstacle. You are now clear of the obstacle.
Okay. So, transition to VUI.
Exactly.
Approaching altitude.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning left crosswind, runway 22 for close traffic, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 739, Victor November is on left base, 22, Springfield. Traffic, Metro 1 helicopter is 2,500 feet, about 4 miles southeast of field maneuver. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 739, Victor November, turning final, 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning left downwind, runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa is turning left base runway 22 Springfield traffic.
And 9 miles south of the field, left downwind, blowing.
972 Delta Papa, they're new to this, right? So they're new to learning how to fly, so they're flying a little bit wider patterns than we are right now. You see, you're going to see he's crossing. That is my advice. If you fly your pattern as normal, until you can.
Leaving altitude.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa is turning final runway 22 Springfield traffic.
So traffic Skyhawk 739, Victor November, only go runway 22 Springfield.
I did what he did. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning left base, runway 22, number 2, Springfield.
This is going to be a short field landing. So we kind of want to stay a little bit high. He's going to give you a simulated obstacle at the end of the runway. Clear that. And approach speed for short field, what is that?
65, 60?
Yeah, 60. It's 59 if you want super technical, but and full flaps. So it's a full flap landing. And the idea is, remember, when you touch down, because this is what most people frick up and it's irritating. When you touch down, you got to be within -0 plus 200. That's what people fixate on. And when you touch your wheels down,
Springfield traffic Skyhawk 739 or Victor November, left downwind 22.
you have to say simulate max braking
Traffic 972 Delta Papa is on the go.
and put your
Full
full,
traffic,
take your flaps and pull them up. So when your wheels down, firm on the ground, flaps come up immediately.
Okay.
Full back on the yoke and on the brakes.
Okay.
That's going to bring you to a quick stop. Hold her off till we get to the 1,000 footers. Hold her off.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Simulated max braking.
Alright, cool. Look how quick you can stop. Alright, let's get off the runway. I guess you could do it and take off from here if you really want to, but...
Want me to?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Power set, flaps up. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf on the go, runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic Skyhawk 739 or Victor November, turning left to base 22 Springfield.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa is left downwind.
I got a little cockeyed on that.
Yeah, what'd you need?
More rudder?
Yep.
Or less rudder, one of the two.
More.
More.
Morning traffic 921 crossing over midfield, entry to downwind for 21 Blair.
Sounds like me. Thinking about what you're saying as you're saying it. On the
Sometimes you
radio.
gotta do it. We're gonna do a
Approaching
we're gonna do a
altitude.
simulated emergency this time, probably if we have time for it.
Okay.
Spacing wise.
Bullring traffic 921, entering left downwind for runway 21 Bullring.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning left crosswind runway 22 for close traffic, Springfield. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning left downwind runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa is turning left base, runway 22 Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Sky 739, remember on the go 22.
I don't know if we'll have enough space. They're flying their patterns huge right now. So I don't think we've got the spacing on this one.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa is turning final, runway 22 for touch and go south departure, Springfield.
Okay, so after this one he's leaving.
Yeah. So I'll just do, let me just do a nice...
Let's do a no flap landing, a slip to land.
Okay.
Because you need to do a slip to land on your check ride too. You can use flaps. They don't have it in this airplane, but it will say POH on newer airplanes, and it will be placarded in newer airplanes. It says avoid slips with flaps deployed.
Leaving altitude.
Traffic Sky 739, Vic, November, turning left. Cross 22, Springfield.
Alright, no flaps at all?
Yeah, no flaps at all. They're broken.
Okay.
So you're going to have to, the only way you're going to get it down without being super hella fast is slipping it. Or flying a wide pattern, which we're not going to do.
Yeah.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning left base, runway 22, Springfield.
Alright, so since you've got no flaps, you're going to see, look at that, those trees are already looking bigger to me, right?
Yeah.
What you need to do is pitch back. It feels wrong.
Springfield traffic, Sky 739, Vic, November, turning, or left downwind, runway 22, Springfield.
This?
Yep.
A little bit more power.
On for now.
Nobody on
Just
final.
keep us at this altitude. Just maintain 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, turning final, runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic 972 Delta Papa is on the go for south departure, Springfield.
Alright, so you're super low. You're going to have to maintain altitude. Because I'd like to get a slip in if we can.
I just hold it. We got one white.
Yeah, now you can start pulling power back. So this is where, to maintain 70, which would be the speed you'd probably want to land at, you'd have to do that exactly. And pitch down. Alright, cool. That's a slip to land. Alright, let's do a touch and go. Let's go.
Go. Power set, Red Rudder.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, on the go, runway 22, Springfield.
Alright, so now...
Sky 739, Vic, we're turning left base, or turning final, runway 22, Springfield.
Now we're going to do the emergency because Delta Papa's leaving.
Got a little bit of a right crosswind on there, just a touch.
A little bit. You rolled the right way in the slip?
Yeah, I preemptively thought about that.
Good.
When you told me you were going to ask me to slip.
Approaching altitude.
Boeing traffic 921, left downwind, turning left base. Boeing.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, turning left, crosswind, runway 22, Springfield.
Boeing traffic 921, left base, runway 21, Boeing.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, turning left downwind, runway 22, Springfield.
Alright, announce your intentions and let's do it. Be a power off 180 is what you call it.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, doing a power off 180, runway 22, Springfield.
Power out.
Travis Sky 739, big runway, turning left, crosswind, Springfield.
Alright, best
Glide.
glide.
Traffic Cessna 5552 Mike, 7 miles to the west, maneuvering for the 45 runway 36,
Leaving
Paloma.
altitude.
So I lose power. I'm just saying, fuck it, I'm getting out of this.
Pretty much.
How do you say? Point to the.
Yeah, so you're high right now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you've kind of already dumped all your flaps. This is all you got, so to maintain 65. This works.
Can I slip and turn at the same time?
You could, but this, for safety purposes, is probably not the smartest idea in the world to do, but this is about perfect right here. I mean, you're going to roll out, you're going to see, we're going to land about midfield.
No power, no power.
Springfield traffic, headed versus 279, 700 over airfield. And we're about 4 miles southwest of the field, gonna turn straight in final on Springfield. Runway 04.
Hey, traffic just calling Springfield, I believe 2797 Hotel. Your radio is basically unreadable. I believe you said you're gearing up for 04. We're using 22 out here.
Using 22, okay.
Okay.
I get off the runway with no power.
Yeah, so on your commercial check ride, if you decide to get your commercial license, you'll have to do that maneuver. The intent will be to land on the 1,000 footers instead of midfield. I teach midfield though for the real life scenario because
Yeah, I don't want to undershoot it.
this prop's making thrust still.
Yeah.
So when you do it in real life, it probably hit.
Alright. We survived.
We lived.
Better than the last time I tried that.
Yeah, I mean.
Last time I was
there's
like, oh,
nothing-
just fly the pattern and
No. There's no. you
But
know,
I know you say head towards midfield in that instance.
Yeah.
But my gut is saying, well, don't I want to kind of extend my down
You
a
do.
little bit?
That's what I'm saying. You don't go straight toward left. You don't want to go midfield. You're trying to put your wheels on midfield.
Okay, so like I did.
Yeah.
Okay. In my, I guess, I don't remember exactly where we pulled power, but in that instance I wanted to, I'll taxi and talk.
Yeah.
But in that instance I wanted to, extend my downwind a little bit beyond the threshold or beyond the numbers.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then kind of like
Yeah. No, you see, I mean,
have a
like,
little bit of a very
because
short
19
pattern.
November, short base to final, runway 22, simulate engine out, Springfield.
what we had to do right then is we had to do a crazy descent rate, right? With no, you could, I mean, you got away with it.
Yeah.
Is an examiner going to say that's stabilized? Probably not.
Well, because I also use 40 degrees of flaps and slip.
Yeah. Right. So like, I mean, yeah.
But
That's
I
a
lived.
172 for you. That's not going to work in a citation, right? But
Yeah.
they're doing the same thing. They ain't making 1,000-footers right there. They're going around. What's the stopping distance on 172, worst case scenario?
Worst?
Yeah.
1,000 feet. Or
Probably, yeah.
1,500 feet max.
Yeah. About, yep. So.
Alright, we got 2:30. I gotta head back.
Yeah, you're ready to go, man. I'm telling you, pretty much.
I just gotta remember to
Your
do
emergency kind of sucked a little bit for the field picking it out, but we can work on that.
Say, what sucked?
The emergency finding a field, you kind of got to be like, because that's how it should be in real life, right? Hey, green field below me.
Well,
right
I was
now.
trying to be a perfectionist and find a brown field without power lines in
You
there.
try to be a perfectionist in real life, you're gonna eat shit and die.
I understand.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of the idea. I know people back in the day, like they won't do it now, but my grandpa always tells me, this is his private pilot check ride story. Always says it. He pulled my engine, and he said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to that field." And he said to me, "Oh, I think this one over here looks better." And I said, "No," because he would have failed him if he'd said, "Okay."
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, you know, it's about decision making. You can't, if you change your mind on a field too, it's okay if they're close together, but like changing your mind on a field, going from this one to that one, chances are you're just going to burn all your energy up.
Yeah.
So it's about rapid decision making is what they're testing right there, really.
Use Skyview on to get us home.
Okay.
But I have it in there as well.
Cool. Beautiful. I like it.
All right. It looks like they're on downwind. Yeah, so conviction on your field. I always just try and, there's a lot of green fields, and if I see a brown field, I want the brown field. But then when we went down to 500 feet.
That was a muddy ass field, I think, that brown field today.
Yeah, and it was also rolly.
Yeah, I mean, rolly's one of the, I mean, it's a concern, but.
Roly-poly.
You can take this 172 here.
We're probably good, yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, departing runway 22. We'll be departing to the south, Springfield.
So I guess all these are on. Let's see.
Yep.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 79, 6 November, short base final,
Soft
runway
field
22,
technique, sorry. I'm gonna try this.
You're gonna do what?
Soft field.
Okay, you don't have flaps in, so.
I was getting to it.
There you go.
Alright. Power set. Engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed's a lot. Come on, that's a lot of pressure for
Hold it. There you go.
Springfield traffic,
That's textbook.
137 X Romeo, taxi runway 22, Springfield traffic.
Now you climbing BY, right?
Yeah. I know, but
Just feeling the pressure?
yeah, geez.
Yeah.
No, you're basically unreadable.
Well, like to be consistent. Thank you.
Well, I don't know what that guy's saying. Let's get the hell out of here before he runs into us. So.
Approaching altitude.
Up to 2,000.
All right.
Approaching altitude.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 7328 Golf, departing the pattern to the south. Final call, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 739, 6 November, on the go, 22 left close traffic, Springfield.
Oklahoma traffic, Skyhawk. What I'm talking about is final.
Autopilot.
So,
Alright. Try that again.
Autopilot. Disconnect.
Think about the order of operations with autopilot if you're going to use it.
so I want to use altitude mode
Okay.
and nav mode and then autopilot.
Autopilot.
Very good.
I gotcha. Did I hit autopilot first? Yeah.
Niner 21, left crosswind, runway 21, Polaris.
Tell it what you want it to do before you tell it what you want it to do.
Springfield traffic, 729, visually left downwind 22 Springfield.
Boring traffic, 921, left downwind, runway 30, Polaris.
Okay.
To runway 2, UAS operation dispatch.
John 2, 2 Delta Papa is 4 miles to the northwest.
Advise Minister contact use information Victor. John 2 tower information Victor special observation time 2011 Zulu when calm. Weather is better than 5005. Temperature 09er 2.00. Altitude 3019er. Looks like a GPS approach to runway 2. UAS operation in effect 2 miles southeast. At or below 250 feet. Advise Minister contact use information Victor.
Correction, Cessna 972 Delta Papa, that previously issued
3019.
is no factor, appears to be outside of the Delta, just on the left downwind.
Special observation. Why was it a special observation? I was trying to catch on the
I think the UAS.
UAS.
UAS operation in effect.
Goddamn drones we were talking about earlier.
250 feet. Advise Minister contact use information Victor.
It's Victor. So it's runway 2 still.
Better than 5005.
Yeah, right?
Temperature
Yep.
09er 2.00. Altitude 3019er. Looks like a GPS approach to runway 2.
GPS approach. Why
That's what
not?
I'm saying. I was trying to get the weather off of
50
there.
feet.
It's just calm, wind's calm.
Information Victor.
Better than 5005.
Yeah, I guess they're just keeping people away.
Victor special observation time.
So what's a GPS approaches mean?
What's the GPS? I guess they're trying to vector people away from the damn drones or something. I don't know. Well, also these clouds are kind of, yeah, I guess that's why.
We were saying 62 Delta Papa, contact Nashville departure.
It's probably because of Nashville has a cloud over them and they're making them use it.
Kind of roll. I'm trying to. So is it just because I'm not well trimmed out?
Down 2 and 2 Delta Papa's midfield.
That the airplane's
runway
rolling around?
2, full stop.
No, I know that.
972 Delta Papa, runway 2 cleared to land.
Runway 2 clear to
Nah,
land.
it'll tell you if you
Delta
want to
Papa.
trim. It's just autopilot's amazing.
Yeah.
Switch fuel tank.
Cool.
So yeah,
We're indicating 14 and 16 gallons.
yep, in a high-wing airplane. Yeah, I'd like to see the Joker.
Cruise, power set, mixture set instruments. We got our destination. We got our ATIS. Fuels on both. Carb heat is required on our descent. We got our ATIS. Altimeter set. Instruments are set. We gotta stay below Charlie at 2000.
I was gonna say something about the carb heat earlier. See how it's alerted caution, kind of.
Right there.
It's just kind of telling you, yeah, you could develop it today. That's what it's saying.
So in really cold weather, you just fly with it on all the time.
You could. The way the POH is going to read an airplane like this is use it when you suspect you have it. So anytime like you lost RPM.
Down to tower, roger.
Let's go ahead and call these guys as early as we can today because I have a feeling he's going to tell us 5 miles northwest instead of north, which we're just going to kind of...
Yep. John 2 Towers, Cox 7308 Golf, 11 miles to the north, inbound, full stop, with information Victor.
This is 730 Golf, John 2 Tower, roger, report 5 miles to the north for left traffic, runway 2.
Report 5 miles to the north for left traffic, runway 2, 730 Golf.
Never mind.
Yep. 862 Delta Papa just took off.
Huh.
I can see why owning your own plane or having your own plane
is more efficient when it comes to
yeah,
knowing when stuff
you're
is
just
broken.
familiar. Yeah, you're more. Well, no, not only that, but you're just more familiar with everything.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times have we flown the same plane in a row lately?
Not the last 2 times.
Well, before that, we went through 13386 and then 730 at Golf at one point. I mean, we've been flipping, flopping back between.
And normally I do flip flop with people, but I agree. It would be way nicer if we had a bunch of S models or just a bunch of N models. Any uniformity would be nice. I agree.
Information picture.
Because even though K and M are similar.
Tower, Roger. Are you wanting a full downwind or are you set up for a left base?
I'd like to enter at midfield, do a left, do a downwind and base.
26 Alpha Juliet, Roger, report 4 miles west for left traffic for runway 2.
So he's
report 4 miles west for runway 2, 36 Alpha Juliet.
This is 2 Delta Papa, if able, turn right taxiway Alpha 3.
Right Alpha 3, 2 Delta Papa.
Citation 504 Papa Sierra, John 2 Tower. Turn left heading 290, maintaining 3000.
Is this a comfortable just not to go into that keyhole? Is the general like rule of the Delta?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a citation coming right at us.
6 Alpha Juliet, as you head to the downwind, just stay south of the river. There's a jet departing runway 2. We'll be in a left-hand turn west-northwest.
I'm going to head to the
south of the river.
A little bit.
South
Go ahead and send down 1,500 here in a second.
Tower Skyhawk 20177.
This is 7308 Golf traffic. This is a citation. They're on the run, on the roll right now. They'll be in the left-hand turn heading 290, climbing to 3000.
Roger, we'll be looking for that traffic, and we're descending from 2,000 to 1,500 now, 7308 Golf.
0 Golf, Roger. This is 20177 Tower.
20177, 10 miles southeast, 2,000 feet inbound for landing with information. Victor.
20177, Roger, report 5 miles southwest of the airport.
5 miles southwest, 20177.
Citation 4 Papa Sierra, contact Nashville Department, safe flight.
Today.
I got traffic.
08 Golf, that citation's in a left-hand turn about a half mile north of the airport.
Traffic inside, no factor, 7308 Golf. You can tell them that you're 5 north, I guess.
Cessna 08 Golf. You can continue inbound for that left downwind. Just once you get at the departure and left downwind, I'm going to have you cross over midfield for the right downwind, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll continue in for the left downwind. You'll let us know when we're going to cross midfield for the right downwind, runway 2, 730 right call.
Let's just slow it down. Big time.
Like down to like 90.
Yeah, let's put it on a slow flight. But like 70. Because this, I saw this happening a little bit. This guy has requested a midfield left downwind entry.
Little carb heat. Don't want to get carb ice right here.
Towers, here's 536 Alpha Juliet, 4 miles west.
26 Alpha Juliet, Roger, report left midfield downwind from runway 2.
Report left midfield downwind to 36 Alpha Juliet.
If we're slow enough, you're thinking he's just going to let us continue on the left downwind. Yeah. I see what you did there.
20177. Once you reach 4 miles southwest of the airport, I do have you in sight. Just make a left-hand turn and then establish on a 4-mile final to runway 2.
Soon Tower, midfield, runway 2.
6 Alpha Juliet, roger, runway 2 cleared to land. And there's Skyhawk traffic. They're about 3 miles southwest of the airport, and they're going to be starting a left-hand turn.
We'll be looking for them. Cleared to land, 6 Alpha Juliet.
That's him on there.
Yep.
Cessna 7308 golf. You could enter the right downwind from your present location. Thanks.
We'll enter the right downwind from present location. 730 golf.
Golf 20177. Did you hear any of those transmissions?
Copy.
Alright, cool. Just kind of aim for the stacks.
4 miles
Yeah, that's fine.
20177.
Golf 20177, roger. And if you can get that Cirrus traffic off your right side in sight, they're at your 1 o'clock in about 2 miles. You can follow them in.
Never done. Right traffic, runway 2.
20177.
We'll get it occasionally.
Golf 20177, just
Leaving altitude.
continue a right-hand turn for a left base.
Right-hand turn, left base, runway 2, and we've got Cirrus traffic in sight. Skyhawk 20177.
Alright, let's go ahead and enter that right downwind.
November 177, roger, follow Cirrus, runway 2, number 2, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 2, Skyhawk 20177.
Should I just let him know we're midfield when we get there?
He's got you. For now, I'm just looking for...
7308 golf, just extend your downwind. You're looking for Skyhawk traffic. They're in a left, 2 mile left base right now.
I got it.
We'll extend our downwind, our right downwind for runway 2, 730 golf. And we got traffic in sight.
308 golf, roger, follow that traffic. Runway 2, number 3, cleared to land.
Number 3 cleared to land, runway 2, 730 golf.
Alright,
So-
that's one.
There's a guy on short final, and then that's the guy.
Oh, I got him.
Yeah, so we're just going to keep going straight out. Go ahead and fly your pattern as normal, pretty much. Just don't crab in on final anymore, because he's going to be turning toward us. And when I mean don't crab in on final, turn the airplane to the left now, pretty much, because we're getting blown toward it. There you go.
Leaving altitude.
Well, that's different. That's the first time I've ever done.
To it, hold short Alpha, contact ground 121.7.
Hold short of Alpha, contact ground 121.7. 6 Alpha Juliet.
And he is a beam us now. There's the runway. There's the runway and there's an airplane.
Two whites, two reds.
There's short field landing.
Short field?
Yep.
Alright. You want me to hit the first taxiway? I can do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Traffic.
And slow her down to 60, we're going too fast.
Cessna 20177, just give me your best forward speed past that 3,000 foot remaining marker.
forward speed past 3,000, Skyhawk 177. Tower, you want us off at Alpha 3?
Skyhawk 20177, affirmative, turn right taxiway Alpha 3.
Turning Alpha 3, Skyhawk 20177.
Alright. Get her low and hold her on ground effect. Hold her off. Hold her off. Keep holding her off. Keep holding her off. Keep holding her off. Keep holding her off.
Jesus.
There you go.
Simulate max braking.
Yep. Alright, let's get off at Alpha 2. You can keep it rolling.
Skyhawk 20177, are you going back to the runway?
Yes, taxi back to the runway, Skyhawk 20177.
Skyhawk 20177, roger, taxi back to runway 2 via Alpha.
Taxiing to runway 2 via Alpha, Skyhawk 20177.
7308 Golf, hold short of Alpha, contact ground point 7.
Hold short of Alpha, contact ground point 7, 7308 Golf, thank you.
Cessna 22 Delta, runway 2, clear for takeoff, make left close traffic.
Runway 2, clear for...
Jump to ground, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, holding short of Alpha at Alpha 2. Looking for taxi back to the tie downs.
Grab that out.
Cessna 7308 Golf, John 2 ground, hold short taxiway Alpha.
Hold short, taxiway Alpha, 7308 Golf.
Alright, so they got this guy going. And we'll follow behind him.
So did I just flare a little early?
It was just too much flare on that one. I mean, that was fine. What I was trying to get you to do really is just kind of hold it with power until that guy cleared the runway pretty much. He was 3, so this would be one of those things like a lot of people are like, no, two airplanes should be on the runway at the same time. So John Toon has what they call a minimum separation rule in effect, as long as somebody is 3,000.
Because it's controlled?
So you hear, yeah, 3,000 feet spacing is all they need. And if you heard,
yeah, go
he
to
said
3,000.
go to, if you can please just keep it fast past the 3,000. They don't give a crap, man. Like, it's 2 Cessnas.
Cessna 08 Golf, you can taxi to parking via Alpha Romeo 3.
Taxi to parking via Alpha Romeo 3, 7308 Golf, good day.
Ground 852 Alpha, run up complete.
Cessna 852 Alpha, roger, you're going to be number 2 behind the Skyhawk that's southbound on Alpha right now.
Alright, I'll be number 2 behind the Skyhawk that's on Alpha 852 Alpha.
I feel like my situational awareness is improving too.
Well, that's the most important part, and that's the hardest part to teach, right? Because you
just even like I'm like, okay, I know what taxiway I was on when I was holding short of Alpha. I know, I used to like, it's just information overload when you first start.
Now you see, even for somebody like me, it's hard for me to fly into a new class Charlie airspace because it's scary, right? You're not familiar with the procedures.
It's sick Kodiak.
Yeah, it is pretty sick, right?
Could you get in that thing and fly right now?
Oh yeah, for sure.
No big deal.
That thing's kind of it's pussy air. No, sorry for the cameras. That airplane's got some auto trim. Like the Caravan will be harder. That thing's got like, I call it weak, but it's actually way more advanced. So like you take the flaps out on that thing, it automatically trims out the airplane for you to just fly.
Really?
Yeah. And that's also, it's got a PT6 in it. It's like God's gift to motors when it comes to turboprops.
Yeah.
So I think they're FADEC controlled as well, so I don't even think I have to worry about over torquing or over temping it, really. I would just have to know the speeds.
.252, and the next student has this plane at 3 o'clock.
Do they?
Yep, it's perfect. I'm gonna pull, oh fuck.
Oh gosh.
Where should I go?
Let's see, that's a good question.
I mean, we can pull it forward through to this.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go to this one right here. I'll take the controls for the most part.
All right, your controls.
All right, my controls.
Your controls. Of course, this tie down is all.
Alright, there you go.
Alright, brakes. Alright. Music.